Hi y'all, welcome to Finally Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today I'm going to do a what's coming, or what's next. Pretty much it's for what's coming in February, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be spending time with, who will be coming towards you, things about your hobbies, job, and money, what's holding you back in February. I also pulled a couple different cards for advice. And then for the fun of it, I pulled some songs because I wanted to see, what songs you might hear this month, which I will not be doing in the description box below. So if you are interested in seeing if you do hear these songs throughout the month, which I don't know why, but it tends to actually really happen really well. Like one of the personal readers that I had read for, she comes to me every now and then, but she was saying that the last time she came to me, 2 songs came on from the readings that I had given her, and I only gave her 6 songs, so I don't know, it's kind of cool. Either way, so this one's pretty much to see what's coming for you in February. I did get some, a little bit of, intuitive nudges, I guess, on the piles, so I'm just going to let you know what I got from that part too. But, so that's what these are, is songs. So don't cheat and look at the songs because I know some of them are easy to see. All right. So for my pile 1, we have Compass, which is a newfound direction, which is what I'm hearing is what mainly this pile is about. And then for pile 2, we have this. I forgot to show you the charm. My bad. Pile 1, that's the compass. Well, my version of a compass in my charms. Charm 2, so pile 2, which is Sad Heart, which is actually depression. It's my symbol of depression in my charms. And then for my pile 3, you have the Circus tent, of course. And that one, I got a couple different things on. First, I kept hearing that song, that Circus song by Britney Spears, which I actually just recently heard. And interesting. And then also somebody has a lot of drama going on around them, but I also feel like there's a lot of drama going on in their head at the moment too. So that is pile 3. Now, before I get started, I wanted to say again, the next couple weeks are going to be a little bit iffy with readings. I'm going to do them as much as I possibly can, but they might be spaced out differently than usual. I know I still don't have a schedule going on of how I'm doing the readings. It's been an interesting ride so far. So we will figure that out. I promise I will figure it out. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a fair warning. So and I didn't realize today was the 31st, so I'm a little more behind than I realized. So that's why this pick a card is a little bit late. Normally I would have done it a couple days ago, but I didn't realize today was the 31st. So we're going to get started anyways. By the way, to anybody whose birthday, whoever is an Aquarius, happy birthday. Normally I don't do that because, but I'm an Aquarius, so my birthday's coming soon, so I'm all excited. All right, but either way, I will meet you at your pile. Oh, and timestamps are in the description box below, so for real now, I'll meet you at your pile. All right, where am I going to put these? I guess I can put it right there. Pile tree. I got to take a shower, too. Just took one yesterday, too. And tree, or 1. Oh my goodness, today is gonna be a day. My goodness, my eyesight. Alright, for my pile 1, if you chose the compass, this is your pile. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Okay. So, just kind of want to see what's going on. I do get that you've been changing your thought process, changing things about you that weren't getting you to where you want to be in life at the moment. I feel like in February you're going to have a lot of high energy. You're going to be getting shit done. Like, I feel like you're getting a lot of things done in your life. There may be some kind of, like a situation that is, I heard a sticky situation, but I'm also, like, it's also in your cards, but I'm seeing an actual, like, sticky situation. Like, somebody could have lost their job, and they're looking for a way to make their rent money because it's, like, due, and then they find a way to do it in a very clever way, like a way nobody else had thought about doing. I also see you needing to do a little bit of meditation. And I feel like this meditation will help you find answers that you've been looking for. Someone will show you respect and sort of love. Yeah, somebody will show you respect and it's going to surprise you. Somebody will show you love that will very much surprise you. I don't think you knew this person had interest in you or even cared much for you. You'll be giving advice to somebody that really needs advice on something. And, like, I'm just seeing, like, the change thought process. I keep going back to that, and I keep seeing going back to healing childhood trauma. So great job. And I do feel like you're like healing a lot within. I feel like this is what's giving you a new direction in your life. I feel like you're just going a different direction than you were currently in. So you could have changed job, you could have moved recently, and it's like you're starting over, you're starting anew. And I feel like you're doing so with knowing who you are more than before and accepting the parts of you couldn't accept before. So you've done a lot of dark shadowing, I feel like. And I feel like true love is on its way to you. Because of this. And it really is. When you go through all of this, once you heal childhood trauma and you change your thought process, because that's a part of healing childhood trauma, is changing your thought process. It's because, as children, we are like programmed and and we are taught what our parents teach us, and a lot of the time it's not how we would think, or there are the situations too where, because everybody has drama from their and when they were kids. It's just how it is. Not everybody had a perfect childhood. So I feel like there could have been like some kind of maybe somebody had once been ignored, so they felt very abandoned, very neglected by the people that they loved most, and it's like they had thought for such a long time, and that's what they looked for, is because that's what they had in their past. So they always attracted to these people that would always leave them high and dry. And I feel like you're changing your thought process on believing that's what you deserved because that's what you've had for so long. That's what you've had since childhood. And it's like because you've changed that thought process and you're starting to see, hey, I deserve better than this. Maybe it's really not. Maybe there's something there, maybe there's something in that situation. Like, why are people consistently leaving? Is it because I'm not feeling something, or I don't feel whole within myself? So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're just looking within and you're looking at things that you didn't quite see before, and you're healing those things that, like, I feel like you didn't know that you were doing these things. You didn't realize you were accepting, like, not what's for you. You didn't know you were accepting things that weren't for you. You were just accepting things that were handed to you, because I feel like in a way, like, and I mean, we all do this. As humans, this is what we do until you learn, It's like you have learned what you were supposed to. You've healed this trauma. You've been changing your thought process because you're realizing that is not what you want in your life. And because you're doing that, I do feel like you have a lot of things that are coming towards you. I feel like you have a wish coming true, something you've been manifesting If that's coming to life, that's coming true. You also have true love is on its way to you, which only comes from it, healing and accepting and forgiving, from your childhood, and also just yourself, within yourself. You also, because you're accepting this, not only is a wish coming true, not only is true love coming to you, but I feel like you will be attracted to somebody that's opposite of who you are. And it's like, this is something you didn't realize that you needed. There is something about opposites attracting, like instantaneously. I don't know, like meeting of eyes and then falling. It's interesting. I wasn't always a believer of true love by first sight, but I don't know. Technically, that's what a twin flame is. So anyway, sorry, conversation going with myself. I feel like you've been looking for a sign. You've been looking for a sign about, because you've been doubting yourself on something. Maybe it's this thought process. You're not sure if you should change it, but I feel like this is your sign. This is that sign that you're looking for. This is literally what that card says. This is your sign. So stop doubting yourself, because I feel like you are starting to see that those things, like I said, you're starting to see, hey, this is what I brought onto myself, and maybe I need to change that because I deserve better than this. Maybe I should look within myself and see what it is that I'm missing, so I can stop looking in it in other people, because everybody has it within yourself. That's why you're usually attracted to somebody. Anyways, but I feel like this is your sign, whenever it is that you're looking for, like a sign that you keep doubting yourself. Just don't doubt yourself, because you're right. Whatever it is that you're feeling, you just need to know you're right. So these are things that you'll be doing, pretty much working on when it comes to yourself. That's what these are. These are actually self cards, but you'll be connecting with your room. So this is what I think that it's like, again, healing childhood trauma, healing things within yourself that you didn't realize needed that kind of healing. It's like you didn't realize you had issues with your mother, and those issues with your mother kind of held you back in certain areas of your life. And it's like those little things that it's like you're taking a closer look at it, trying to see why and stuff like that. But I feel like you're forgiving yourself and forgiving your mother, forgiving these things that had made you feel a certain way for such a long time, because you're seeing things differently. Somebody also may come, I don't know, I heard somebody may become pregnant or maybe doing something with their eggs. So maybe you're going to be you could be a surrogate for somebody, or I don't know, I'm just seeing something with eggs. Maybe you sell some of your eggs or something, and it makes a positive impact on your life, and it makes you feel better. There's something about that, and I'm 100% sure. You'll also be taking a walk by yourself. I feel like you're just going to go on a walk because you've got a lot on your mind and you just want to think things through. And on this walk, I feel like you're going to find something you felt you had lost before. You may actually meet somebody on this walk or see somebody on this walk that really kind of inspires you to be who you once were before. They could be complete opposite of who you are. Okay, so I'm also seeing two friends going on a walk as well and just talking. And one has light hair and one has dark hair, and they're just talking about things. They see crows. They may even come across water. Could also be a road trip. I see a walk. I do see a walk with a friend or talking with somebody that helps figure something out. You also have be still, so I do think you end up, meditating at some point. I'm also seeing somebody that has, this is for somebody specific. You may have a nightmare where you can't move in this dream, and it comes out into, what is that called? When I feel like somebody struggles with their sleep, they're very much struggling, and there is one night of peace, absolute peace. I do, though, feel like some people will be meditating. Somebody could be laying on a yoga mat to meditate. laying down is what I'm seeing though. So that could be a way that you meditate. I do see a lot of people that sit and do it, but I'm not one of those people. So I feel like that is something that you do. I also see somebody working on their body. That's cool. There is yoga over here. So I do feel like you'll be doing something about working out, maybe doing yoga. I just feel like you're trying to tone your body up. It's like you don't like parts of your body at the moment, and you know that, and you know the only way to fix it is by doing it yourself. You also have create art. I'm seeing an artist, somebody drawing, or even painting is also what I'm seeing. So you could be an artist, but I feel like you'll be creating a lot of art. I also see somebody doodling. Somebody could just doodle on like a piece of paper, and it turns out to be a beautiful doodle, like into a actual portrait. But I'm seeing somebody painting, and it's like something that they hadn't done before. I also see someone mixing medias on a canvas as well. You know what's interesting though? I feel like when you create this art, it's like you have this peace as you do so. So I do feel like creating art does bring you a lot of peace. So concentrate on that. That would really help out. So the people that you'll be spending time with, or people that will be coming towards you in February, is Pisces, Scorpio, and Aries. And your advice when it comes to these cards is balance your spirituality and practicality. Work through your fears. It's time to take action, expect powerful change, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Which is cool because you're very close to achieving your goal, and you did have a card saying your manifestations are coming true. So you had two of those. So what you're thinking is going to come true, I feel like that is coming true. You need to expect powerful change when it comes to this as well. I do think when it comes to a something, like if it's like a job oriented or whatever it may be, I do feel like it could also come to be talking about love. You might have to take action. You might have to take the first step. And you also need to work through your fears when it comes to somebody that was once in your life. You also need a little more balance in your life is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like you have a lot of balance going on. It's just like something maybe taking a little more of your time than you realized. Alright, so when it comes to your money / hobby / job, this is what's going to be happening. So, I'm seeing a few different jobs going on here, so that's interesting. I do feel like you've been talking to your angels, that you've been worrying about things that have, I feel like you've been worrying about if you're in the right career, if you're doing the right thing, if you're on the right path. And I feel like what you need to do is, instead of worrying about it, how about you ask for divine guidance? Am I on the right path? Will you show me a sign, please? I feel like that's something you need to be a little more. And then you have to keep your eyes open for these signs. You also have protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Dude, I totally fucking said that at the beginning. That is so fucking awesome. I was like, you're going to change your career. You could be changing your jobs or something. Or even, I think I even said a home or something. But either way, that is so cool. So I do feel like you are changing your job from what you once were. And I feel like this job that you're going to be choosing supports you better than the one that you are currently in. But it is safe for you to change. I also feel like somebody may support you. You may have a support all around you from people that care about you. And then you also have protection from above. I do feel like you have, this change wasn't just brought to you because, you needed the change. But it's also because it's your angels have been asking you to make this change to better yourself and to better, others. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Okay, so I am seeing somebody that could have been a police officer or working in the justice system, and I'm seeing somebody that that literally helps other people, that goes above and beyond for them. It's like they know that the justice system is flawed, but they try to do what is fair. They also feel the need to protect everybody around them as well. I feel like this is you, by the way. I don't know why I keep saying that. Again, yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So I do feel like you'll be doing a lot of stretching, exercising. You could be doing yoga. And I feel like in these because I feel like I see somebody in a yoga meditation healing their chakras. So I do feel like you will get a lot of enlightenment as you do yoga. You have counseling. You heal with kind words. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people coming to you that are asking for, I do feel like people will be coming to you, they vent to you, they also tell you about their life, they ask about things because they're not happy. I feel like there's somebody that in particular that comes to you where they're in a situation where they're not happy with, and you give this person, you listen to what they have to say, and you're very kind to them, but you also give them the advice that they may not be used to hearing or not know that they need to hear. I also feel like people really love being in your company as well. I feel like they really are listened to. They do feel like you're on a higher level, so that's why they feel safe in talking with you about this. You have support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So again, I do feel like in every aspect you have support in this change in your life, because this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let other people put doubts into your mind, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. I feel like your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. I feel like you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do by being yourself, by being a good person, by being a light person and giving love to everybody you meet and being a loving person to each person you meet. I feel like you are an earth freaking angel. And it's like you are, you're sharing this love and light with everybody around you. And like, I feel like you doubt yourself at times. You may actually have a lot of people that are like trying to put, spells on you and such, but it's like it just comes right off of you, because you're this divine being. Alright, so what is holding you back this month? What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Are you waiting on someone else before you take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your own hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it. Scared? Take the leap. Do it scared. Take the leap. Today's soul action. No more thinking, only discover. Be brave and you will... Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I jumped that. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. I don't know why I keep screwing up when I'm reading. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so... What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us to the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with what we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? How can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. So I do feel like there will be a lot of yoga in your life this month, and I feel like it really helps you out. I do feel like you need to stop letting certain emotions run your life. And you need to stop waiting for something to happen. Be your own hero, because realistically, nobody's going to save us. We have to save ourselves. That's how it is. Like, it sucks, but it's the reality of it. You come in this world alone, you're going to go out alone. So you might as well do your damn best while you're here. Alright, how does my body want to move today? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? Today's soul action. How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do. So I feel like you might actually be kind of a bit lazy lately and you really need to move around. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You are the asset. The body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's still action. Take a bath, put on some lavender essential oil, go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra: the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. So that's interesting. So I feel like you're not actually restoring your energy right, but then you're not moving around a lot. So I feel like you're kind of like putting all of your energy into a certain thing and then like not resting from that energy that's being taken from you from putting all the energy into something else. Your advice from the angels are: patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Archangel Uriel, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and minds. I said that at the beginning too. Astra, I don't know. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Do not compromise. Your dreams are fucking absolutely possible as long as you keep moving forward and going for it. You need to remember you deserve the best. You fucking absolutely deserve the best. So what fucking wouldn't you do? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense that you would think you don't deserve the best. Absolutely deserve the best. Like, I mean, unless you killed somebody or did something very horrible to children, like, I honestly don't see why you wouldn't think you would deserve, like, love or deserve the best in your life. Like, honest to goodness. Anyway, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So I feel like you're like kind of being a bit negative about things in your future because you don't have those things at the moment. So I feel like you kind of need to spend a little more time alone to like figure out exactly what it is that you want, what it is you think that is so disappointing in your life. And if it's something that you can change, then go for it. But just so you know, you can normally change anything. So if you're tired of being single or alone, because that's kind of what I'm getting for somebody, then put yourself out there. You know, get on a dating site, go to the bar, like do something. Like you got to get out there. Like if you're tired of being alone, then make some friends. Yeah, it's not easy, but it's worth a shot. You never know. You also have your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. See, I fucking told you what you're looking for, what it is that you've been manifesting will be coming to light. You just may not see it right now, but it will be coming to light. But don't try to force it. Sometimes like we try to force things because we think that we know what's best when in reality we actually think this is what we want, and then something else comes along that is a lot more better and a lot more true to your being. I do feel like job-wise things aren't working out though. So the songs you may hear this month that are, and like again, I'm not going to write them in the description box below, so if you just want to hear them, that'd be cool. You have Hi, It's Me by Ashniko. Enter Sandman by Metallica. Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down. Always by Salvia. Maybe it's still live, but I think it's Salvia. Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Downfalls High by MGK. Heart Attack by Demi Lovato. Monster by Meg Myers. Oh, I love Meg Myers. She's a fucking sexy bitch. That's What Friends Are For by Stevie Wonder. Mad World by Imagine Dragons. Decode by Paramore. Always by Bon Jovi. And You Make Loving Fun by Fleetwood Mac. You know what's interesting? I kind of get somebody's been sending you music that you may not have noticed. And I also heard you might kind of, you might want to check out Pile 3 because Mad World, I keep picturing the tent for some reason, so there might be something in Pile 3 for you. Just throwing that out there. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. But either way, this is all I have for you. If you do hear these songs this month, let me know. I'm trying a new experiment. I hope so. Like, that'd be so cool. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And if this resonates with you, let me know by hitting that like button. It really helps out. Lets me know it resonates with you, and then I'm doing my job right. But yeah, that's all I got for you. May we meet again, and bye. Okay. Right there, Dork. Let's see this bitch wants real quick. Oh, it's not that funny. Bitch. That's not very nice. If anybody is watching right now, so my sister just sent me a message, okay? And like, you know, I quit my job because I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, and I'm trying really hard to get back into it. And like, one of my favorite things about my last job, which is actually probably one of my only favorite things, is that we used to make this really great bread, right? Like this Italian herb bread. Like, and it turns out that French bread and Italian bread do taste different, and they're gross. I just don't like French bread. But either way, so anyway, one of my favorite things was that because I worked in the bakery and deli in Walmart, and I didn't cut the meat because I don't eat a lot of meat, including if I touch meat, I'll get this. I can't. I can't. So, but if I don't touch it, I'm usually pretty okay. Either way, she just sent me a picture of her eating my favorite bread with my favorite stuff. It's just so mean. But, I mean, I kind of had a feeling she would, because I was just talking about the other day and how I really miss that food. And she was like, oh, well, I guess she didn't quit. But she didn't do it in a mean way. She was just being a smart ass. It's just how my sister is. Okay. I sent out a lot of cards today. I mean, like, I still want to clean this file right now. Sex it forever. Okay, my pile 2. If you chose this sad heart, this is your pile. Take a drink real quick. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, I'm going to start with what's going to be happening this month. We'll go into... Fuck it. Alright, so... If you're a smoker, you'll be smoking a joint with somebody. And I feel like there's something about this person is somebody that you really trust. You may have a really great conversation with this person. You also might have some kind of something that you have with this person that you'll be smoking with. You may have something that's matching with them. Even if you don't smoke with them, I feel like you'll be just talking with somebody and you'll notice that you have something that's matching of that person. Some kind of clothes or a tattoo that you may have. Or you just may like show up and have the same things on. So this month you'll be battling some sort of sadness that keeps your heart down, that keeps you down. Excuse me. But you need to trust yourself. You need to choose happiness and fuck the rest. Because I feel like there is something that's trying to bring you down. And I feel like this thing that's trying to bring you down is like... It's just, the only reason it's trying to bring you down is it could literally just be depression. That's just what depression does. But I also feel like you just kind of need to stop thinking about what you're lacking and start thinking about what you have. You need to trust yourself because you know far more than you realize, and you don't want to hurt yourself. You want to be happy, okay? And why would you want to be... Unless you're a masochist, I don't see you wanting to hurt yourself. I just don't. And I feel like you need to realize that not everything's going to go according to your plan. But that's okay because things will work out the way that they're supposed to work out. So I do feel like you're kind of looking at things and you're like, they're not exactly where I expected them to be. I kind of wish I was already here and I'm not there. And I just don't understand why I'm not there. It's like you're not seeing what you already have. So you might want to take a moment and do that. You also have an important message that's coming into you this month, and it's going to be life-changing. So pay attention to your messages. You need to keep an open heart and an open mind. So I think that is something you're kind of unknowingly, or you do know that you're doing. It's like you're kind of blocking off the good things by not being open-hearted and open-minded, by not seeing them. You're kind of keeping yourself closed off. Not kind of. You are. You need to open up. You need to be open-hearted, open-minded, see the good that's around you, and start, and I know that's not always easy. It really isn't, to be honest with you, because I battle depression as well, so I understand it's not an easy thing to go through each single day. You know, sometimes it's just hard to get out of bed, you know, but here's the thing. Instead of, you know, like, not just, I'm hearing somebody only gets out of bed because they have to go pee. Okay, but that's not the only thing. You should want to take care of your body because this is your body in this life. It's the only one you're going to get in this life, okay? So you might as well take good care of it, right? Not only that, but, like, I feel like you are a very powerful person and you have a hard time seeing that sometimes. Because I do feel like there has been a lot of wrongs in your life, but there's been a lot of rights as well. And instead of concentrating on the wrongs, concentrate on the rights. And it's not always the easiest thing. What I do sometimes is, like, I have things around me that make me smile consistently. Like, my room has, like, things that make me smile all the time. On my walls there are pictures. Like, you see this? Like, all this stuff makes me smile. Like, I made that. I love that. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever made, you know? So, like, I'm just saying, like, surround yourself with things that make you smile, that, you know? And, like, I have pictures everywhere of, like, good times that I've had with my family so that I know that I am loved. You know, I feel like you need to know that you're loved, that you have love all around you, have love within you, and I feel like you want to share that love with somebody, and you will one day, you know, like, it just may not be right now, because I feel like you kind of need to, you know, you have to be open-hearted, open-minded. You're not going to see love if it's, like, in front of you, if you're not open-hearted and open-minded to it, you know? You're going to be getting a lot of material gains this month. And, like, such in, like, objects or things. So you may be getting gifts from people, or you may just be buying some things this month as well. Okay, so this one came out in the reverse when I got it. So I don't like talking about depressing things, but okay, so someone around you may have lost a child. They may have been recently pregnant and they may have had a miscarriage. I'm also hearing you may hear about somebody that you know that is pregnant. It might be around the time this miscarriage happens. You also have stay focused, don't get distracted. So I feel like the depression that's been getting you down has been distracting you from the things you're supposed to be staying focused on. But I feel like you are going to get out of this depression. I feel like it's just like, it could be the beginning of the month. I'm hearing through like the first week or so is where you're really down in the dumps, really feeling bad about what's going on in your life. And then it's like something makes you start seeing the positive, start being happy. I'm also seeing somebody looking at pictures from their past. Like maybe you come across something that has a bunch of pictures, or like somebody shows you a picture and it makes you happy. But that, I feel like you end up glowing up. You will be glowing up this month, and there will be a lot of people competing for your attention because of this glow up. So the people that you'll be spending time with, or that's going to be coming towards you this month, is Gemini and Capricorn. They were the only ones that came out for you. The advice that comes with the Moonology is take time to breathe out, surrender to the divine, communication is key, and your hard work is paying off. So that, again, it came out like twice. Like your hard work is paying off. Things are coming. They are going to happen for you, just not in your time frame when you exactly want it to happen. It's going to happen when it's right, when you surrender to the divine. I feel like you might have some anxiety. I'm feeling like somebody might have like a slight anxiety, like slight panic attack by like right before they do something. It's okay. You are okay. Just breathe. You are loved. You are on your right path. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Just tell yourself that, all right? So things that you'll be doing this month, things like you'll be working on personally. You'll be using your hands a lot. I do see somebody doing like some sewing, also just doing some like pottery. Like I see somebody also working with clay, but like I feel like somebody is getting back to their roots by doing things that they used to do with their hands. I also see somebody trying to like build a strength in their hands as well. But yes, this month you'll be using your hands a lot, and I feel like it could be in a lot of creative different ways of doing so. You're also going to have a health checkup. Now, this person that you have a health checkup with, it's interesting because I do see a doctor here. You know, you might have a doctor's appointment, but they may have a crystal that really surprises you, and you might have a connection with this person, this crystal, because it's like something you really like. I don't know, it's like some sort of a connection. I'm seeing something about 26. Maybe on the 26th is when this appointment will be. You have burning bowl ritual as well. So the burning bowl ritual is you're letting go. You're letting go of things in your past that had really held you back, things that have really made you feel like messed up. I see somebody writing things down, holding a crystal, writing things down that was holding them back, that they need to let go of. And then I see somebody burning it in a bowl, letting it go. And as you see this list, these things that were holding you back light up in flames, let it go. Because that's the moment. That I feel like that's the release. That's when you start glowing up, because you've let go of the things you had let hold you back for such a long time. You'll also be seeing a lot of positive affirmations to yourself. I feel like you'll be telling yourself that you are brave, that you are beautiful and healthy, you're very happy and worthy, that you are grateful for this life that you live in, that you love yourself, and that you choose love. Lots of positive affirmations for yourself, and I feel like this really opens you up. This opens your heart, it opens your mind. This is you're opening up your heart and your mind like you're supposed to. I also see your third eye opening up, and I think you'll see things a little clearly than you had before. You also make a meal, so I feel like you'll be making like a really big meal, maybe like I don't know, I see somebody making a big meal for like a family dinner, or maybe some sort of birthday or something. I heard avocado. I don't know. Somebody really likes avocados, though. I also see somebody cutting up vegetables and cheese. Sex. So, alright. So somebody could literally be having sex. I'm seeing somebody, like the person you could be having sex with could have tattoos on 2 of their fingers. Like I'm seeing, like, these 2 fingers right here have tattoos. I'm seeing somebody having a sex dream, though. It could be like a sex dream with somebody you weren't really expecting, connecting with somebody on another dimension and actually having sex in that dimension. I'm also seeing 44. Somebody could be 44. Okay. So we're going to jump into your hobbies and job and money. So that's what this one is. You have infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Oh, I fucking love this one. Okay, so it's a pretty card. I feel like as you follow and devote yourself to your divine life purpose, you are literally being given abundance in the form of money and in the form of material. Like, I feel like people are giving you a lot of gifts. Like, people are just gifting you a lot of things, and I feel like it's because you are this, I'm seeing somebody that's an earth angel, somebody that is following their dream of being a spiritual teacher. You have a spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So you could be holding some classes and sessions or seminars. I also feel like you could be talking to a lot of people about your spiritual beliefs, and I feel like somebody is talking about how they're all just so connected in such the most interesting ways. I also see somebody talking on divination tools and explaining how they work, how anybody can literally use them. It's just your intent with them. Just like anything. And then you have music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So I feel like you have this connection with music. So you could either play music, play an instrument, be in a band, sing, or you just have this really deep connection with music in the sense that... Does it smell funny in here? Sorry. Connection to music is healing for yourself. Okay, so I also feel like somebody could just be really good at writing music, or I don't know, like giving messages through music is what I'm hearing. Alright, you have healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So I do feel like you are a healer. Like, I feel like you are an earth angel. I feel like you have this way of healing people with talking with your words, with showing them a different perspective than they'd seen before, explaining things that maybe they didn't quite understand. And I also feel like you really love to share with others. You love to share your spiritual gifts with others, because you know it's healing, not just to yourself, but to others as well. You have leadership. Take charge of the situation. So I feel like in this new position that you have chosen, or in this new path you've chosen, you need to become the leader that you... It's like you were looking for a leader, but you're finding the leader that you are within. You really also need to take charge of a situation that you have a truth to. And you have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So I do feel like you've been, I feel like you've been looking for all of the answers all around you, but it's not like you're seeing them completely. I do see somebody trying to see their future and not seeing anything within because they're not trusting their feelings. I feel like you need to take charge of what you want to do. Do you want to be a healer? Do you want to work with music? Do you want to be a spiritual teacher? Whatever you want to be, you can do it. It's your choice. I feel like you have many choices in your life when it comes to this, and you will be infinitely abundant as well. You have, what's next? What's holding you back? If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Today, go within. Your answers are lie within. Do you desire? What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. So again, I feel like you need to figure out what makes you happy and go for it and do it. Don't let anybody else make you feel bad. It's your life. It's your decision, and it's what makes you happy. Like, it's not anybody else's fucking business, to be honest. Who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. CJ Chung. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move forward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action. Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice a prayer today that thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you and I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So I feel like you need to think about it. Who are you ready to forgive? I also kind of get the feeling that forgiving yourself has been really hard when it comes to certain things. Like, I feel like you have a hard time forgiving yourself for things that you didn't see. It's like you should have, like, it's like you kind of had a feeling, but you didn't listen to your intuition. But you didn't know that if you didn't listen to your intuition, that's what would happen. Okay, so you're learning from your mistakes. Okay, so I feel like you need to, like, forgive yourself, and you need to forgive others for things that have happened in the past. Because, like, what happened in the past didn't make you, you know, it. In a way it did. I mean, like, it didn't. Don't be the victim. See it for what it is. Okay? Yeah, it happened. But what did you do from it? How did you grow from this experience? I feel like that's something you need to look at. I feel like it's made you stronger in a lot of ways than you've realized. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting, and your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and to find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. So I feel like you need more laughter in your life. You need more fun. You need to enjoy your life and realize that there is nothing wrong with enjoying things. You need more play. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is. I feel like you need to let go of this shame. Like, so I'm a true believer of what happened in our past is, like, if it didn't happen, it wouldn't be who I am today. And I think I'm a fucking awesome ass person, okay? And I feel like that is how many people, not a lot of people see it that way. Like, they're like, oh, well, I went through this and it was really hard, and everybody goes through hard things, and you can't put your pain above somebody else's. I had to learn that one the hard way. I also feel like there is, you have a deep shame, a deep sadness within, and it's okay, but you could do something with it, you know. You could make art, you could create a song, you could make something healing, you could heal from this, and the way that you heal from it, I feel like you help other people heal from it as well. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha. Today's soul action. Choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something that you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things that you are grateful for. I feel like you need to see what a beautiful soul that you truly are. Like, I can see in these cards here that you are a fucking beautiful soul, that your soul is so beautiful and so bright, and you bring happiness to everybody around you. And I feel like you need to see that. You need to feel the self-love that you have within yourself. And you need to keep it up every day. Keep going with it every single day. All right, your angel advice, Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Omega, victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Chantal, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. New romance. Oh, yeah. Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. You know what is so cool? You have this one, which says spiritual teacher. Plus you have this one. Okay. Now it says spiritual teacher right in there and spiritual teacher on this one. So you're a spiritual teacher, okay? That's what you're supposed to do. If that's what you're you're looking for, what are you supposed to be doing? Like an affirmation, like some kind of, what is it called? This is your sign. This is what you're supposed to be doing, for sure. You have Zaina. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So all that shit you went through in your past, it's never going to happen to you again. You need to realize that so that you may feel safe and that you can feel relaxed. Tell yourself that consistently. I feel like that is something you might need to, like, one of your self-affirmations is, I feel safe. Then you have Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And for your songs, let me know if you hear these songs, by the way, in the comments below. I would love to know, to be honest. You have Truth by Seether, Complicated by Avril Lavigne, Demons by Imagine Dragons, All Around Me by Flyleaf, Closer by Nick Jonas, Dirty Little Secret by All American Rejects, With Arms Wide Open by Creed, Simple Man by Shinedown, Time by NF, Summer Love by Justin Timberlake, She's in Love with the Boy by Trisha Yearwood, Post Blue by Placebo. That's a good song. In Case You Didn't Know by Brett Young, and Wide Awake by Katy Perry. Now, these are songs you could hear throughout the month, or you may just come across it, or you may just get some kind of a truth out of it. There may be messages in the music for you as well, so you could want to check them out, but I just figured I wanted to see if you would hear them throughout this month. If you have any requests for video, this is all I really got for you. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. And if you like my vibe, please subscribe. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, my pile 2. I'm going to move on to pile 3 now, so I hope you have a good one. Maybe we meet again. Bye! I so need a drink. Don't look at me like that. that pile. Got a lot of stuff. Wow, I'm getting a lot of career changes. This is so cool. I know this energy. Damn, boy or girl. I feel like it's a guy though. Okay, my pile 3. If you chose the circus tent, this is your pile. Give me a moment, please. I need a drink. Okay. Your pile is going to be very interesting. Okay, so this is definitely the drama pile, okay? And this is what I mean by the drama pile. You got some serious connections here. You have like 3 connections I can feel here. And it's like 3 different, like, very different people from each other. Alright. One of the main things I want to tell you, because I'm being very much told to tell you, it has to be one of the first things I tell you, is that you are protected, okay? You're very much protected. And the reason that you are so protected is because I don't think you understand what kind of light you hold within, or you do understand it, it's just you don't know what kind of light it really is. They want you to know that you're protected, including this month, okay, because that's what I did this reading for. It was to see what's coming this month. I feel like it's because you have a lot of drama. You have a drama king or a queen that is around you, and they're going to start with you. But you need to remain calm and collected. That is something that they need you to know, that you need to remain calm and collected. Because as you remain calm and collected, you're going to start seeing something about this person that you didn't see before. Okay. Also, that's the other reason why. Okay. So you have 3 of these cards. I only have 4 in this deck that I made, okay? So I just want you to know this. You have someone who's doing magic on you to block you, blind you, or hurt you. So there's someone that, I don't know if it's around you, though. Oh, okay, it is. Because you also have bad witches putting dark magic on you. So you do have somebody around you that is putting magic on you to either block, blind, or hurt you. And I feel like it's to block you / blind you from seeing something about this drama king or queen and about something else, because you also have, you're not seeing someone clearly, you're misjudging someone. Clear your vision so you can see clearly. Oof, I just got a vision of somebody trying to clear somebody's eyes away, like rubbing their eyes away. You know, you can do magic on yourself. It's really not magic. It's just like a way of like lighting, like opening yourself up. I did it when I was younger, but I didn't realize what I was messing with. And there are consequences when you open your eyes like that, just so you know ahead of time, just so you know. You start seeing things that you didn't quite see before. But there is something that you're not seeing clearly anyways, and it's like you have to clear your vision to see this. I feel like you need to see this person, that because you have a dark witch around you, and this dark witch is putting dark magic on you. And I feel like it's hurting you in the long run. Somebody could be losing weight, they could be losing hair, or like having like lots of pain in random places or in a particular place. It's like somebody knows your weakness and they're coming towards your weakness. They're going for your weakness. They're putting magic on it. Now, this random pains, this losing weight, or whatever it may be, it's letting you know that that's what this person is doing towards you. Like, that there is somebody that's doing this towards you. And I feel like it's like you need to open your eyes to see what it is. You are protected, like I was saying, from these people, but I feel like the magic has, in a way, kind of made it harder for you to see things. I feel like you're protected from somebody trying to kill you or hurt you physically. But the protection that you're needing at the moment, I feel like is kind of on your mind, because I feel like someone is playing you. And I feel like that's why these things are so closely together, because this was right next to it. It said that a drama king or queen will be starting with you to remain calm and collected. If someone is playing you, pay attention, they will slip up. That's why you need to remain calm and collected, so you can see the slip up that they have. I feel like this person will try to push a lot of your buttons. Don't let them. They're just trying to bait you. You also have someone is coming towards you with a false love offer. Somebody is a liar. So there could be a liar that's coming towards you. They may tell you, I'm hearing somebody saying, I want you back. But it's not really them wanting you back. I feel like somebody just is lonely. I do feel like somebody is just very lonely, and they are so used to you coming back, so used to you saying yes to them that they just expect it. But I feel like you'll see this for what it is. You also have test results are in. So these test results could be either a pregnancy test, an STI or an STD test, a literal test scores, loan information, or a permit or ID. It's literally just some sort of results are coming in. I'm seeing a pregnant test or an STI, STD test. That's what I'm mainly being drawn to on this. So whatever it is, those tests will be coming in this month. Maybe somebody around you is going to take a, I just heard like you're bitchy and maybe you need to take a pregnancy test. And somebody takes that pregnancy test and you get your answer. You also have drink more water. If you think it tastes that bad, by the way, you're crazy. Water has no taste. They make additives to make it taste better. Literally every flavor for your water. So I feel like you're not drinking as much water. You could be drinking a lot of caffeine. And I do feel like somebody's been crashing a little bit, but it's not like they're crashing for a long time. I'm like hearing 3 or 4 hours and then you're up and at it again. But like you need more water in your system. I feel like if you don't drink water, I do see somebody like exhaustion. Somebody could pass out from exhaustion if they don't start drinking a little more water. And you find it ain't no joke, you should really drink more water. Even if you have one bottle of water a day, it's something, you know? You're going to be getting something new to you. So somebody will be giving you something that you may have admired or something that you wanted, but it's from somebody else. It's not something that's new, but it's new to you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people side-eyeing you at the moment because I feel like you have talents that are showing. You're shining at the moment. And your talents are peeking out, and there are people that are evil-eyeing you, side-eyeing you, because they just are surprised by this knowledge that you have. I feel like you may have a bout of depression this month. I feel like you end up choosing happiness. It is a choice. It is always a choice. Anything really is technically a choice when you think about it. That is what free will is. But when it comes to happiness, you have to remember it is a choice. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to be happy within yourself. I saw 1, 1, 1, 1. You have making a difference in someone's life. But it's right next to psychic connection with someone. You know, you feel it, and don't doubt it. So I feel like you have this psychic connection with somebody, and you're going to be making a difference in that person's life. So, whom you'll be spending time with this month, or who is coming towards you this month. You only got Capricorn and Aquarius. But your advice that comes with this is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so I heard the end of a tough cycle. So there's something may end with a Capricorn. And you have the energy is gaining momentum, a time for healing, emotions are running high, and bring love into the situation. And all of this, I feel like, comes to the Aquarius. I feel like you have a lot of emotions for a certain Aquarius. You have a lot of love for this person. And I feel like you're trying to go towards this person. So you may break things off with a Capricorn. This could be the drama queen or king. And then you end up going towards a Aquarius. But in the process of going to this Aquarius, I feel like you're starting to realize you need to heal a little bit from the things that had happened before. Okay. Things that you'll be doing this month. And these are like self cards. So like these are things that you'll be personally working on for yourself this month. So journal originally came out in the reverse, okay? And you also have writing over here, which also came out in the reverse. So I feel like you are a writer. You write a lot. You could write poetry. You could write stories. It's just like, I'm even seeing somebody just like writing in a journal. So I feel like somebody is a writer of sorts, but they have not been writing lately. And I feel like the reason why they're not like reading late or they're not writing lately is because when it comes to, it's like somebody's been on their mind. And I'm seeing somebody with like, I keep being drawn to eyes. So somebody with eyes that you're really drawn to, it's like this person's on your mind. You could have written things about this person quite like a lot. I'm also seeing a yin-yang sign. So this could be your twin flame. But it's like you have something written about this person or you want to write something when it comes to this person. But I feel like you're not. There's something about not doing it though. You have connect with your ancestors. So I feel like you could be connecting with the passed on ones in your life. You're connecting with your ancestors. You're starting to, just connect with your inner roots. I feel like the reason why you're doing this is because A, you could have just had somebody that passed on in your family. But B, I also feel like it's because you're trying to see what held people back in the past. And I feel like you're growing from this situation as well. I feel like there are 5 people that are like watching over you that are from your ancestors, or they could be 5 people that you are very connected to from your ancestors. You have intuition, so I feel like you'll be listening to your intuition, including when it comes to things that make you feel balanced. I'm seeing somebody listening to their intuition more than they had before. And again, I'm seeing 5 again. So I do feel like 5 could have some kind of meaning in this scenario. You know what's so crazy? You might be interested in checking out pile 1. Because I even said in pile 1 that you might be interested in hearing about pile 3. So maybe there's some kind of connection between the two. But I do feel like, somebody is going to be opening up their mind, listening to their intuition a lot more this month. Something may happen on the 28th. The 14th, you may connect with somebody from your past. You're also going to be doing a lot of energy work this month as well. You're going to be healing your chakras. I feel like somebody's going to be doing a lot of meditation as well. I feel like you're trying to connect with this person that you have a psychic connection with. I feel like you're trying to connect with them. You also have read. So you'll be doing a lot of reading this month. I'm seeing a cauldron, wishes. I feel like somebody's trying to make a manifestation, maybe working with magic, trying to... I just saw somebody like coming across somebody's... somebody's manifesto, but I'm also seeing like somebody's, oh my god, the word is on the tip of my tongue. Why can't I not say it? Oh my goodness gracious. You know a witch's book? What is it called? Why can't I figure it out? I have one my fucking self. Why can't I can't remember the word for some reason right now, but I feel like somebody comes across somebody's, like, dark shadow book. Like, they come across their, what is it, fucking, grimoire, whatever. For some reason, it's just not coming out right. But either way, somebody came across somebody's magic book. They're reading it. They're just shocked by it. I'm also seeing somebody crying. I'm seeing, like, a page in that book that was, like, left open, and it's like you read over to see what it is, and it makes you cry. Oof. Anyway, we're going to move on to hobbies, job, and money. So when it comes to your money, hobbies, and job. Oh, wait. I have like 5 pillows in this chair because it's so uncomfortable now, but it's purple. Alright, you have writing. You heal. That's so funny. This is that card that came out in the reverse, by the way. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. I keep hearing you need to write. There's something in you need to write. You could be a prophet. You know, when you write, you have an angel next to you. Like, I feel like, seriously, when you, in particular, the person that I'm reading for, when you write, you have an angel that's right next to you that's giving you information or like giving you the inspiration that you need to write. And I feel like you are a very healing and inspiring person. You have a way of teaching and entertaining with words, you know? I feel like you might not talk as much like in person, but it's like the words that you have would make people happy. They would make people smile. You have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. So you could be a teacher of sorts. You could just have a really good, you could just have a way with children of helping them learn, of helping them develop and see things differently. I also feel like you're a very loving person. Like, you have this way of inspiring young people to want to learn how to do things, you know, to go for their dreams. Career change. So you're like, yeah, you definitely should check out pile 1. You have career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and desire. So I feel like you've been in a job. You could have been in a job for a really long time that didn't make you happy, and it's like it doesn't make you happy now. You're starting to realize that. So it's like you're looking for something that does make you happy. It could do with writing or teaching, or it could do with books. But it's like this is the career change that you need, and it gives you all the joy and abundance that you've been looking for. And I feel like this career change was kind of like all of a sudden or something. And it's like somebody shined light upon this for you. You have family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. I feel like somebody needs to spend more time with their family, their children, or they are spending more time with their children. And in doing so, I feel like you start to feel something you hadn't felt before. I feel like you feel whole as you start to realize this. I also feel like you could be dreaming about a family with somebody, and like this family always has like 2 children or something, and it's like it's just always like the same thing, but it's always with that same person. I feel like you're starting to realize that. You have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So I do see somebody reading a lot. I see somebody with a like shelves and shelves of books. And it's like they're just sitting there reading, like going into another world, just like escaping the world that they're in at the moment. I'm seeing an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. Because I'm seeing a lot of green. I feel like you could be a little jealous of the adventures these people are going on. It's like you want to go on these adventures yourself. You know what's interesting, though? I see you going on adventures with your family. You are doing things with your family that you're not doing here because you're just reading about it. You're just thinking about it. You're not going forward and doing what you see, what you read about, what you want to do. But I feel like this month you will be. You're going to be going towards the things that you that you feel in your heart that you truly want. And I feel like it's hard for you to do that because it's like it's always kind of been against the grain. It's you've always, like, it's not something that you were taught to do. It's like you're always taught to survive, and now you're starting to learn that surviving is not really living. You know, I feel like you're going towards something that gives you fire, that gives you passion. All right, so these are things that are holding you back this month. What if it was easy? Dude, I had this card earlier. I feel your pain. All right, what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers to find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's soul action. List 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. So what if whatever it is that you think is so hard, whatever it is that you're telling yourself that you can't do because of this or because of that or because it's just too hard, what if it was really a lot easier than you thought it was? What if you've been telling yourself this entire time a bunch of lies so you don't go towards it? What if somebody was actually putting all this magic on you to tell you that it's not easy, that it's too hard, that you don't want to do this, but in reality, it's as simple as saying, what's up? Like, you know, like literally that easy, I feel like. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Growing your self-love is medicine to the world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth that you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. When I saw the word infinite, I thought of that song Infinity. So there might be something in that song for you. Somebody could be trying to send that to you, or there is just a message in that song for you. So you might want to check it out. I have no idea who fucking sings it though. I feel like you're growing your self-love. You are starting to see yourself as the beautiful soul that you truly are. You're starting to see the things that you were looking in other people is actually within yourself. And you're like, oh, well, I can get that. I can do that. How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust. Surrender. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. So I feel like you've lost your trust in yourself because I feel like you've made a lot of interesting choices in your life. Like, I don't think it's really interesting. Like, I mean, like, you made choices that felt right at the moment. And it's like you don't trust yourself anymore because those choices you felt were right in the moment turned out not to be so right for you in the long run. And it's like, you gotta realize though, like, how are you supposed to fucking know? You didn't know. You didn't know until you fucking went for it, until you tried it, until you lived it. Now you know that. So you should trust yourself because you didn't know that before, And I also feel like you need to trust yourself when it comes to like certain feelings that you get. I feel like that is something you've been battling, and I feel like that is something that you're going to win this month, is that you used to battle your intuition. It's like you used to, I don't know, I'm just seeing when it came to somebody in particular, it's like you cleared, or you like put judgment. You didn't see them for who they are. You got somebody on a bad day and you judged that person on that bad day, is exactly what I am getting. Or maybe it was more than a bad day or something. They could have been going through a bad time. Like, fuck. When I was, 19 through, 21, honestly, I wouldn't have wanted to know myself because I was going through a really rough time. So, I'm just saying. Everybody goes through really bad times. And I feel like you just kind of started accepting that for hey, maybe this is what I deserve because this is what I had. But you're starting to see now that that's not true, that the things that you had gone through in your past have brought you to this point for a reason. It's so that you don't go through those things again, and so that you can realize, hey, maybe this wasn't right in the first place, so maybe not do that, maybe do this instead, and it feels a little bit more right than it did before. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Excuse me. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action. Be grateful. You are being summoned to be more peaceful. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus on only what you can control. If you expect nothing, you are grateful for everything. You will experience extreme fulfillment. So that's interesting. I try to expect nothing now so that I'm grateful for everything that I have. For a while there, I was kind of expecting something to happen that didn't happen. And it messed with my head for a long time. And I feel like that's like where you were at. It's like you were expecting something to happen. It didn't happen. And now you're like down on yourself about it. I feel like you expected something from somebody. They didn't give you what you were expecting, but I feel like there wasn't really any communication that this is what you had wanted from this person in the first place. So because you didn't communicate to them that this is what you wanted, you expected them just to know it, and like you're just filled with disappointment now because none of it happened. But if there's no communication, how are you supposed to accept it to happen? Like you can't expect people to read your mind. Not everybody can fucking do that, you know. But anyway, your advice from the angels are: Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding. You know, the 3 connections that I was talking about earlier, originally in the beginning, I forgot to say, like, one of these connections is one that you feel is a soul connection. You feel to your fucking soul. You feel it in your heart as well. There's another connection that I feel like you may have a soul connection with them, but I feel like it's not as on a deeper level as the one that you have with this person that you're thinking of. And I feel like this person that you think of is the person that you misjudged. There's another person that's in your life, this other connection, that I feel like is actually from your past. I don't think it's somebody that you're like with at the moment. I do think it's somebody that you have to continue communicating with, continue to be in a connection with, even though I feel like you don't want to be in this connection. But I feel like with one of these connections, I'm feeling like when it comes to a soul connection you are currently in, where you see something that it kind of breaks your heart about this person. I feel like it's the dark witch. I feel like this person is something you need to really look at a little bit closer before you continue going on with it. You also have, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So you just need to take out time for yourself to, give to yourself. Like, when you treat yourself, when you give yourself something that you've really been wanting, like, you feel good, you feel happy, you feel this, your endorphins are happy. And I feel like that's something you need at the moment. I think you need to take care of you as a person. I feel like you might have a hard time doing that as well. You have Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So I do feel like that's that person you're misjudging. I feel like you're not seeing something clearly when it comes to this situation. And I feel like in order to heal it, you kind of need to see from this person's perspective. You need to see it from their point of view so that you can... I also feel like once you do see from this person's point of view, it's like it opens you up in a whole new way. Again, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So stop taking care of everybody else and take care of you for a little bit. Nobody is going to take care of you. So you have to take care of yourself, dude. Like, I'm sorry, it sucks, but that's just reality of it. Everybody has to take care of themselves. And I feel like you're not taking care of yourself. You're not drinking enough water. You're not giving yourself enough space to grow, to... I feel like you're literally not taking care of yourself. You're not getting enough sleep. You're not drinking enough water. You may not even be eating a lot, because I feel like you're stressing out about all these connections that you have going on in your life. Drop some of the connections then. I mean, if it's really that worrisome, if it's really bothering you that much, if it's stressing you out that much, maybe get rid of some of this baggage, you know? Like, it just is what it is. I'm seeing somebody read, like, something personal of yours. Maybe that's why you stopped writing. It's like somebody read something of your writings and it hurt them and they started crying and it started a lot of drama since then. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But take out time for yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Nobody's going to help you out. Nobody's going to take care of you. Sadly, it's just how the fucking world works, you know? But, like, I feel like you need to... take care of you. You're a beautiful soul, and why shouldn't you have time out for yourself? Why shouldn't you do the things that make you happy, or, you know, like, take a fucking nap when you need to sleep? I mean, like, for real. And then you have Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. You're insecure about something in your life. Maybe it's some sort of a communication or some sort of art project that you've been working on. It's like you don't think it's good enough. But it fucking absolutely is. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. This is exactly what you're supposed to fucking do. Don't be scared. You have angels watching over you. Not only do you have angels watching over you, but you can't do wrong when it comes to your, like, purpose. You know in your heart of hearts that this is right for you. And I feel like that's something that you need to keep in mind. So these are songs that you may hear this month. Let me know in the comments below if you do hear them. That's kind of doing an experiment. I want to see who, if you hear it or not. But either way, you have "Tell Me You Love Me" by Demi Lovato. "Me, Myself, and I" by BB Rexa and G-Eazy. "Show Me Love" by Tattoo. "There's Nothing Holding Me Back" by Shawn Mendes. Dude, I feel like somebody trying to send you a message here. Somebody wants you to tell them that you love them. They also want to tell you there's nothing holding them back. They want you to show them love. You have "Pictures of You" by The Cure. Somebody has pictures of you or looks at pictures of you. "What It's Like" by Everlast. That's a hard song for me. "Warrior" by Atreyu. Wow, I haven't heard that one in a long time. This is like the heavy metal group. "Let Her Go" by Passenger, and then that comes out. "Wake Me Up" by Avicii. You got a lot of music, dude. "Bite Me" by Avril Lavigne. "Bubbly" by Colby Colliot. Oh, I haven't heard that in a long time. It's a funny song. "Just Like a Pill" by Pink. "Time After Time" by Cyndi Lauper. "Dead Sea" by the Lumineers. You're like the Dead Sea. "All Around Me" by Flyleaf. It's a good song. "Try" by Pink. Somebody really wants you to try. And then "Time After Time" by Cyndi Lauper. That came out twice. There is a serious love connection here. Okay, I feel like you are sending music back and forth between this love connection. I feel like it could be an Aquarius because that's what came out. I feel like you love an Aquarius. You guys are sending music back and forth to each other. You are constantly thinking about each other, but you're not together. You guys could be in separation. But I feel like this is a soul connection that you are supposed to experience. You are both supposed to experience this connection. And in doing so, it makes a huge difference in this person's life. So this month is pretty much you in your head deciding if you want to communicate, if you feel like you deserve love when it comes to a certain person. This is also the month where a very tough cycle for you ends. Or is ending. Time for healing. And to realize the expectations that you have without any communication will not get you anywhere. But that is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button. If you have requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Oh, my cat looks so fucking cute down there. My little BB doll. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. But that's all I've got for you. I'm going to go now and get some things done, like take a shower. I hope you guys have a great one, and may we meet again. Bye!